Hi, so today's video is about how to grow a career in a foreign country. So I want to give you 3 tips today, especially if you want to come to Switzerland. What are some of the things to do and how to prepare yourself? So the number one thing is that you need to do your homework before you consider going to a country, and this is valid whether it's Switzerland or something else. You don't really know what's out there until you've actually visited the country. So I recommend to clients who contact me to actually come to Switzerland, at least spend some time, come as a tourist, maybe to spend a holiday, see a little bit how things work, contacts with locals, ask some questions. It's very difficult to project yourself in a specific space until you've actually gone there, and I think it would be a little bit of a risk. Again, it really depends. Some people are very comfortable with a level of uncertainty going to different places and they enjoy the challenge of coming and discovering what's there. And other people like a certain level of certainty. They want to understand a little bit. I know I would be more inclined to understand what I'm getting into, what type of country I'm dealing with, what are the rules, what are some of my options as a professional. I mean, now in most couples, both men and women work. So if there's a solution for one person, there should be a solution for the spouse as well. And I still see a lot of people who are very excited when one of the spouses gets a job, but then there's a big surprise, is that the following partner is not finding the same success. And this could become a problem longer term or medium term. So I would only encourage that if your spouse found a great job, whether it's the husband or wife, then maybe come and travel first to the country, see a little bit what to expect, whether it's a good choice for you also. And if it's not, then just realize that it could be an issue, the medium or long term, to both find some job happiness and job satisfaction. So number one is really to do your homework. Number two is look at the job board, see what type of qualifications and what are the needs of the companies in Switzerland. So do you match that? If you're working right now where you are, would your skills be interesting to the Swiss? Are you really far away from the Swiss needs? I know a lot of specialists contact me, and I've said this before as well. In some professions, it's very hard to transfer. If you're a legal expert, a lawyer, let's say in the US, you're not going to be able to practice necessarily. Same thing with the medical doctor. Every country is different. You need to have the certificate from the proper country. So there's jobs that are more or less transferable. That's why I advertise here on this channel digital jobs a lot, because I find that you can do that from anywhere. And as a woman, it's very helpful, especially if you're going to follow a partner. You can work from anywhere. So this is the trend I would encourage young people to follow, especially again if you're following a partner, because you will not have this problem each time you move of, will I have a job or not? If you're an expert in your country, but it's only valid in your country, it's going to limit your travel options and your expatriation career options. So if you want to travel, if you want to have this expat lifestyle, to live from anywhere, work from anywhere, there's some choices that need to be made early on the types of careers that you need to choose to have this flexibility, because otherwise you will be repeating each time the problem of, okay, I'm a doctor in, let's say, even in different states, it's different within the US, for example. But if you're a doctor in the US and you want to come to live in Switzerland, or you're a doctor, I've had people contact me where doctors in their countries and they come to Switzerland, they can't practice. So then you either have to redo the whole training, and usually they're not short trainings, or you have to change careers. So if you have to do that several times in your life because you move, you also have some less job satisfaction because maybe you have to do something that's a little bit beneath. So it's going to be an issue. I've only discovered via my coaching sessions with individuals, I've only found job non-satisfaction through not having this transferability. This is probably the most frustrating thing expats will face, is having been trained in something extremely specific where they invested a lot of their soul into it, and they end up having to change or having to retrain. And then the job satisfaction doesn't necessarily happen either, because maybe there's not a lot of openings they find, or because they've done a whole different career before, they're not credible very fast. So Again, if you have the option right now, if you're still at the stage where you can pick a career, let's say you're younger or you're at a stage where you're retraining yourself, pick something that's transferable. Pick a digital career, pick being a teacher online, something that you can do from anywhere. So that's my recommendation. And next thing is make sure you already have an idea of a career option. So when you come to Switzerland, I wouldn't necessarily wait until I live in the country to say I'll take care of it when I get there. I would really have a plan already in mind before you come. So let's say you're following a partner who found a great job, let's say, have an idea already of which companies you're going to target, what is the market like. So that's what I do with expats online when they contact me from abroad. They're already preparing their expatriation in terms of having something lined up or having at least some contacts so that they can get to Switzerland and already have something going for them. So that's what I would recommend. If you have questions, feel free to post below. Again, working with Isabel on my website. I'll talk to you soon.